Hello everyone, welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot and Astrology. I'm Denise. Thanks for joining me again. Hope you guys are doing really well. So I wanted to, I'm going to swap out cameras here and bring you over to my table because I want to check in to look at Bill Barr's karma. I know I've done so many readings on him in the past, and he has his own playlist, but I think it's time for an update, based on the fact that he's out there talking trash about Trump. Meanwhile, he's the one that enabled this monster that we're living with. So anyway, I'm going to do a monster karmic reading on Bill Barr. So, but I have to, of course, let go of all my bias before I, even shuffle the cards. But I will, I promise. So, be right back. Okay, so bias be gone. My bias be gone. And I decided, as soon as I brought the camera over the table, I decided, I know I want to do a karmic reading for him, but I usually use the tarot when I do that, but I really want to see what his legal ramifications are. I probably have already, I didn't look in the playlist, but I bet you I already have done a karmic reading on him in the past. I'd be surprised if I hadn't, so I'm changing this up a little bit. All right, Bill Barr, what is your legal future? So I'm using Chiro Marchetti's End of the Century, Kipper. What is your legal future, Bill Barr? I mean, I appreciate his opinion now of Trump. I mean, he's right on. But somehow what he's putting out there seems to be, since the insurrection happened, he has completely changed his opinion of Trump. Meanwhile, think of all the atrocities that happened with Bill Barr and Stephen Miller and all of these people that enabled Trump. Of course, see, that's the thing, is Trump just kept firing anyone who wouldn't do whatever he wanted, and we would have just gotten someone else. That's what happens when you let a monster in. Bill Barr's legal future. Right there. Okay. Bear with me while I get this first line. Once I have this, it'll work. Or I'll be able to go more quickly, I should say. 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. Now I don't have to look through the viewfinder, which is a little blinding because I've got this window right in front of me. Okay. Bill Barr. Ooh. I do remember getting, whoa. And here's his card. I do remember getting this card for him before. It was always seemed like it'd be a health issue. But he did have, I think it was a daughter that went through cancer. Had to go through chemotherapy. Anyway, let's see. Oh, and if I were to have gone further, this card is awful. Oh, for his whole family. Some rules and regulations. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to start here because he did come through. So, again, if you're new, the way Kipper works, or the Lenormand with any cartomancy spread, if the person you're reading on appears at the bottom of the, the bottom row, all of the cards are weighing down on the person. And the cards that are behind are sneaking up behind them. The cards that lie before them are, they kind of know what they're heading into, and it won't catch them so blindsided. It won't blindside them. So here he is This would not be his wife, but this would be someone else who has been keeping secrets for him, is what I'm getting with this one. Like a confidant. That's interesting there. Okay. And it's going to take quite some time. It's been developing over time. Usually this is my answer card down here in the lower right. And so something that already has been developing over time and will continue. But this could be somebody that has been with him for quite some time and has been holding secrets. Now, it's possible that this is even a doctor, a female doctor that he has, who's been working with him. So all of these cards are weighing down on him, and then we have this 9-box square here. So his risky behavior, his poverty consciousness, even though I'm sure he's a wealthy man, that's really weighing down on him, and over the years it has more so. So now, at the culmination of his, elderly stages of life, he's not doing so well. And there could be some new health issue that is coming through. His reputation as a greedy bastard is hanging down over him. He could have held Trump in check, right? I mean, he could have done a lot of things to change the way things went down, but he did not until it was too late. Like, where was he on January 6th? Where was he on the days leading up? Where was he all those months before when he knew what Trump's plan was? And we know he knew. So here he is with his... I'm not going to say that this is just a leveling or a down patch for this dude. This is him with his health issue. And his health is going to get worse and worse. And his ability to work effectively is leveled. And he's headed towards an investigation. And when he gets to that investigation, when that investigation comes through, he's right here, just helplessly. He knows something's coming. He knows. And he can't think of anything else right now. So no wonder he's been out there. I think he wrote a book. So whatever. So this is him and his communications. This is... He knows everything, and he knows what the J6 committee brought through, right? All this is coming down. And, yeah. Wow. His reputation, like I said, is just this greedy person. And he's been, man, to have these... See, there's only 4 money cards in the deck. And we have all 4 that came through. See how many cards I have left? Pretty much half the deck. I think there's 44 cards? I forget. Maybe it's just 40. But I have 21 cards here. And, so this is a way to earn money and to bring in some abundance, but often people will take a risk. The Great Fortune card is how much you have amassed. The gift card can be what someone gives you. It can also be a visitation. But for him, we could say he's been gifted, and he has a reputation for taking gifts. He's just as bad as these dirty judges on the SCROTUS bench. And then here we have unexpected income. To me, this card is a lot like the 6 of Pentacles, where you're giving to get kind of a thing. If you're corrupt, and he certainly is. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, all the money cards, and it's all weighing down on him. Yeah. There's also a man up here that's hanging over him, and I believe this would be Trump. Now, Yeah, right. So this is Trump. And Trump and the stolen documents, Trump that, had J6 committee on him, and Trump with his health issues as well, too, and Trump with all of his investigations. So everything, here's the long story, or short story out of this long, torturous, these years that we've gone through. That everything that Trump will be experiencing, even though this is Bill Barr, but everything that Trump will be experiencing, all that comes out, all the indictments, all the issues, all the legal ramifications that we've gone through, or that Trump is going through, we've endured, more and more will come out to reveal how Bill Barr has, he knew. He knew, and there's no way that he could not have known. Because I can feel this guy, like he's a control freak. And he knew everything that was happening. But he couldn't control Trump, and that really pissed him off, and then that's when he decided to write a book. That's what happened. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, the birds are going nuts outside my window. They always do that when I'm on to something. It happens all the time. Okay, so I'm gonna go up here and do the four corners, and then I'll and then I think we're pretty much can just focus on this side, because yeah, it's gonna take time though. It's long story short, this, is going to take us beyond the 2024 election. It's going to be when things get really, really bad for Trump. Even if Trump, hightails it to Saudi Arabia, which I was like, I really don't know how that. I mean, if that happens, it's the end of him, and I just don't think that he would go for it. But he is going to want to. Well, see, that's the other thing too, is he's crazy. Trump's crazy. So crazy means you can never predict what a person's going to actually do, but we can see legally what's happening to him, and I have been getting that weekly. So, okay. Bill Barr legally will give whatever he needs to give in order to create community approval. He'll be the gift that keeps on giving. So we can expect that he has many means of, so audio recordings, emails, whatever, anything, all communications that have to do with Trump. He's got that. And looking at the corners, the four corners that frame in the reading, we're dealing with, he's dealing with the fact that he's helpless. He can't do a damn thing but just, look out the window about it. This is also a card of surveillance, so it's possible that he knows that they've been looking into everything that he was doing. The truth always comes out. It always comes out. And it's not just him. It's, all the teamwork that he supported Trump with. It's, meetings. I think he can expect lots of, in the background what's going on is that there are lots of meetings that are taking place already into this investigation. And it's not just Bill Barr, it's others. That's what I'm getting here. And that will continue, to go, to just move and move and move. And there's going to be a wealth of information. But again, it's going to develop over time. Just like Trump's whole thing, we have to be patient with that. We just have to. Trump himself is going to be working Bill Barr if he thinks that, it would help. But Trump's work with Bill Barr in the past, that will be revealed. Just like I said before, even with these cards, everything that Bill Barr did for Trump is going to come out. And that is, whether Bill Barr likes it or not, I mean, I think he would have known it. That's all a part of the National Archives Records Administration. NARA has all of that. Okay, so the communications card, which, it's all types of communications, it will reveal people that came and went from Mar-a-Lago, the White House, Oval Office, and there might be, it's possible that that Ivanka helps with that process somehow, because I know she's flipped on him already. So all of this, all the ways that Trump is being affected, so will Bill Barr. And he's looking, I mean, that's just coming in. This is his future going this way. This card is one of the worst. It's crisis. It's like getting the Tower card if you're a dirty politician. And, so it's crisis, helplessness, both of these cards, OCD. What are some of the other key words for this card? It has having to do with just mental illness, basically. Is continually mulling it over. We really could put the Nine of Swords and the Tower together to speak to the ramifications of this card here. It's pretty bad. Especially with these other cards surrounding. Like, how bad is it? Well, Trump, he was working for Trump, and he's going to be investigated, and he's helpless to all the connections, that all the people that are flipping on Trump are also flipping on Bill Barr. That's what's going on. And J6 committee is bearing down on him, creating more health issues. I think when push comes to shove, at some point when he's doing his, when he crosses over and he's doing his, life review, he's going to realize what a masochist he's been, just all for money. All for money. It's like, start over, go back to square one. It's like you wasted an entire lifetime just for money. Okay, so let's see, is there anything else? Whomever this woman is, she knows the secrets as well. But he might not know that she knows. Or maybe he does, and that's why he's worried. Because this card's, you're really worried. That's interesting. But whoever she is, she has communications, documents, emails. Now, I can't say that it would be Noelle Dunphy because this is way beyond her age. But this person up here could be. There could be information in, from Rudy's laptop that Noelle Dunphy has that affects. See, that's the thing. And the courtship card here, reputation card, even this community card here, if I let go of the J6 committee, this could be this huge community of people that enabled Trump and all of their connections. It's all going to come out. And some of them will get the proffer, or will take the proffer agreement offers that are being given, like Rudy did. Rudy went in voluntarily and then got a proffer agreement. So he's keeping his dirty self out of jail, but I don't know. I'm thinking something will happen to him besides his health. But back to Bill Barr. Yeah, his reputation will be going through some changes. People will be giving the gift of all the communications that they have, that's weighing down on him. And it's not going to be good because Trump is also right there weighing down on him. And so new secrets are going to be coming out. It's like I said in the get-go, it's developing over time. And he's going to not be able to get his needs met because I don't think he's going to be able to sleep. Because remember the cards we had here? Now this is like the Nine of Swords, it doesn't go away. Like being tortured with worry and stress. And his whole family as well. And there are rules and regulations that he's very well aware of. Yeah, and his loyalty, the strategy for his loyalty, nah, I don't think it's going to go well. I don't know that he'll be imprisoned because I think he'll have a health issue first. But, you know, we can keep an eye on this, his whole inner circle and family. There was something I was thinking of a moment ago and I lost it. Oh, I know what it was. It was me thinking, I want him to lose his ability to practice law. I want the Bar Association to take his license away. That's what I want. Okay, I'm going to get this uploaded and wish you guys the happiest 4th of July ever. Okay, take good care. Bye.